sup witches. Sorry, I know it's been a hot minute. It's been a hot minute. Celeste the Silver Cord here, formerly of the Witch's Tower, now apparently in the Genie's bottle, right? I've been joking about this for a while, right? Phenomenal cosmic power, itty bitty living space. But let's see if we can find what you wish to know, right? What is it you wish to really know? What is going on with the collective? What is the most important storyline that's happening today? Let's see what we can pick up on, right? Alright, let's get a basic energy here with the dice and me. We got Mars, we got masculine energy here. Definitely a lot of fire going on. We got Sagittarius. And we have got number 2, trying to find that balance, right? We've got romance. Oh, right? So 2 is a choice. It could be a choice to make progress in a certain area, discovery. 2 also is about a partnership and attraction, and balance and adaptability. So let's see. We got the Sagittarius Hunter there. And we have that Mars Aries Warrior Fighter energy. Let's get a shadow to work with. See what the biggest shadow we're dealing with here. Ooh, Temple of My Body. Interesting. The song that I was just listening to was Hunger Strike. Someone is not taking care of their body. They're hard on it. They're not being fair to themselves, and they're not being healthy about being fair to themselves. Do not need to starve to conform. Right? And, it's been crazy. It's been crazy. Okay, so, I found out that I had to move a couple of months ago, and then I reorganized my attic to pack my stuff, and I threw my neck out. I don't know if you guys remember. That's about the time I stopped making videos. Threw my neck out. Tried to come back from that. We got lake stillness, right? Got this whole thing about you can't see your true reflection while the waters are agitated. You can't see yourself for what you really are, especially if you're hungry and stressed out and everything else and you're picking yourself apart. You can't see who you are. You can't see your true reflection. But it does help to start from within. I mean, that's something that I've had to learn along the way. You know what I'm saying? I got to take my medicines. I got to take my hormones. I got to take my supplements. Or I just feel like absolute garbage. Why? Because health starts from within. Why do I take so many supplements? Because I have gaps in my diet, so I fill them in with that, right? I need extra iron because I'm anemic. Well, because I have extra iron, I also have to drink orange juice. So I have to drink orange juice because why? Because your body can't absorb iron if you don't take in vitamin C, right? You have to learn these things about yourself. These are things that you need to know, right? Depending on what your specific health requirements are. Each person's going to be different. Each person's genetics different. Ooh, let's turn this around. That's why I have these guys boxed up like that. A light workers deck. I need to get a fresh one. Should reopen my Etsy store. I ain't no way to print labels right now. I'm telling you, my internet sucks too. That's the other thing. I'm not gonna be able to go live for a while because my internet. I am way out in the country. I sold try to Xfinity, try a Verizon hotspot, but everybody I know who has any type of internet, all their internet sucks. So I'm gonna see how my hotspot works for right now. I have no idea how long it's going to take this video to load. We'll try to keep it short and sweet as much as possible. Oh. Wow. All right. I'm going to tell you guys, got the twin flame card, and 2 twin flame cards here already, right? Got the lovers on the 3D, got the 2 of cups on the 5D. There's definitely the King of Cups here. I like the King of Cups in this deck because he is like the ultimate Captain Save-A-Ho, right? This is more than just the immature, over-romanticized Knight of Cups coming in to sweep you off your feet and ride you off with his shiny, never-been-in-battle armor. You know, total romantic before romance has really gotten to him yet, you know, before anything fell through and all that other stuff. Knights are so, they're guarded, but they've never really been hurt, right? Especially not the Knight of Cups. He's the super knight in shining armor, right? This is the King of Cups, right? He don't really go into battle. You get the knights for that, right? He stays on the sidelines. He's an overseer of things like that, right? So this is an overseer. This is someone who is more in control, more mature, more understanding about these things, right? But since this person's come in, there's a defeat that's happened here, right? Because you got this 5 of Swords here. There's some sort of defeat that's happened, or someone's definitely feeling defeated. I'm going to go with the King of Cups because it's mostly masculine cards down here. I feel like he has been defeated by something or someone here on the 3D. I feel like unfair judgments have been cast, or they feel... I'm saying defeated unfair judgments, but I'm not really picking... As soon as I said unfair judgments, I don't feel like that's what it is. I don't feel like the judgments are unfair. I feel like the judgments are clear. I feel like energy is going to those that it needs to be going to. Praise is going to those who deserve praise, right? But this person still feels defeated in some way, right? But there's still this really, really strong connection. And that's what it is. What? It's like... There's something in the way of this connection. There's definitely something in the way. That's the defeat, right? There's something about this judgment. This person sees what they want, right? They know where the judgment and praise is supposed to be coming from. The judgment card for me is what? Who's there when you need them and who's not there, right? Who is you're always there for, but then when you need them, they're not there. I feel like this person is well aware of what these things are and would like to put their energy towards that area because they feel like it's this strong of an energy on the 3D, right? They definitely feel it on the 3D. They recognize it on the 3D. They want to go for it. They feel like this person can definitely feel defeated, especially by their feminine may have defeated them in somehow or has to defeat something in somehow. The feminine has to defeat something in somehow, and they feel powerless to aid, right? This person is overseeing a battle. That's definitely what I'm feeling. This person is overseeing a battle on a 3D. They've already casted their judgments upon it, right? And they've decided what the connections are. It's what they're working towards, right? On the 4D, the focus. So now the 3D seems more focused on the masculine energy at the moment. Like the masculine's really absorbed in the 3D right now. The 4D seems that it's really focused on a feminine energy because it's all feminine cards that are here right now. We definitely have a feminine energy here that is desperately trying to cling to source, right? Trying to cling to that guidance energy, star card. Try to cling to Aquarius, hope and renewal energy. Trying to, hold on to these things, right? Trying to hold on to that thread of, the connectivity to the universe, right? I feel like this person has a tendency to focus on spilled cups, that they might be missing out on a cup that's right there for them, but they're so focused on these spilled cups and what's whirling down the drain right? They're focused on these cups and what's whirled down the drain. See how it's sucking her energy out of her? Like how it's sucking it off. Wasted energy on a cup that's already pouring down the drain, and they're just adding to it, pouring it down the drain. They're in a, I feel like a dying connection. I think they recognize this, right? That's why they're trying to hold on to Swords. They're trying to hold on to what they've learned from the past, seeing this happening, right? It's like I got 3 spilt cups over here. I see this cup is spilling. What? I'll go ahead and dip my foot in it and let it swirl out a little bit longer. Now she's watching it do this. She don't realize the cup's behind her, and she probably won't until this cup's finally done, right? I think this person understands that, right? Because they've got the Ace of Swords in the middle. I love this critical thinking card right here. This is the critical thinking Ace of Swords card. This is someone who is trying to use spiral dynamics to the best of their abilities. If you don't know spiral dynamics, actualize.org. Check out his spiral dynamics video. It's about when you reach a problem every time, you should be spiraling up and have just a slightly higher perspective of it. If you see yourself going in circles, every time you hit that same boundary, whether it be with the person, place, thing, whatever it is you're dealing with, whenever you circle back around, you recognize this pattern happening again, you make a change to step up. Might circle back around again, but that's how it works when you're dealing with a bunch of people. You're dealing with other people that have their own things. I feel like this person understands this. The reason why they've got Ace and Victory in the 4D is because what? They are refusing, absolutely refusing hard boundaries, lesson learned, not picking up somebody else's fucking baggage. What? I am not carrying your baggage. I'm not carrying your victimhood. I am not here to save you. I am not here to do any of that. Hence the reason what? Oh, well, I'm just going to go ahead and finish spilling this cup out because what? I'm not going to pick up somebody else's cup, especially when it's full of crap. You know what I'm saying? And it's not the kind of energy I need. And it's also in recognizing this with the spiral dynamics, this energy vibe I'm getting. This is all recognizing as this cup, this King of failed relationship cup, since we're clearly in a relationship reading here, right? You got 3 failed relationships for this person, 3 very important influential relationships that this person has. They are either in this one or they're recently coming out of this one. And this is as this cup is spilling and they're watching it spiral down, what they're flushing, they're also draining out of themselves. What? I refuse to accept this from this person, and I refuse to accept it from myself. I refuse to carry other people's baggage, and I release this baggage that I also carry myself, right? I am moving from a heart center place. And when you are light, you can be nothing but light. What? I know. What? Ace of Cups knows what? Radiate love, right? Radiating love is the only way to lighten your load. Stay connected. So that's what they're mostly focused on. 5D. 5D is telling you that this is most certainly an intense connection. Like a super intense connection, right? This is an intense connection from the 5D all the way down to the 3D. The 5D, it's a definite soul connection, right? Definite soul connection. 2 of Cups, right? That, you can't even get away from that, right? 2 of Cups, but yeah, balance and adaptability. No, that's diamonds. Yeah, partnership and attraction. I'm just such a dork. I still got all the same stuff. But this is one of my twin cards, especially because it's a 2, right? And the 2 goes along with all the trials that twin flames have to go through, right? What? You have the swords, the stalemates, the hard decisions, the hard truths, 2 of Clubs, having to go through all the progress and discovery and awakening of everything, right? The 2 of Diamonds is all about balance and adaptability, juggling and balancing in all these energies and stuff like that. And that's been going on, right? That 2 of Cups connection has been bleeding into all of that. Definitely have an Ace of Swords here. There's clear power and victory. There's almost a clarity on the 5D that has to be victory, right? And it's not a have to be, right? Swords are, especially with, just going to leave it at that. Power and victory, right? There's definitely, here we go, 2 of Clubs. There's still more progress, still more discovery to be made. There's definitely been a lot of planning and foresight and kind of waiting for the right opportunity to come in, right? And what the 5D is trying to tell you is sometimes you gotta be a fool and just get out into the world if you're going to start making changes in the world, right? Sometimes you gotta make that fool's leap if you want to break out into the world, right? Also, it's big message with all this as well, right? As healthy as you feel and happy as you feel, if you're in these strong connections, you're casting that energy towards the other person. If you're not happy with yourselves, they will mirror the same energy. Twins are way more likely to be Heyokas. Heyokas are mirrors, right? You know someone who you would consider, I think fives, life path fives tend to produce a lot of them too. Those people who can mirror energy, right? Those people who can walk in the room and if it's happy and buzzy, they can just amp that up. But if it's bad, they can be just as bad, right? Those are Heyoka type energies, right? So if you're trying to approach somebody who has that mirroring type energy, if you don't feel good about you, you're going to cause them not to feel good about them because they can't help but mirror whatever it is you're giving them back to you. You know what I'm saying? So if you treat a Heyoka with no respect, they won't respect you either. But they're not going to disrespect you in the same exact way that you disrespect them. They will disrespect you in a way that feels disrespectful to you, not to them. Because generally in those types of situations, the person disrespecting one person doesn't care, right? So there's this whole take care of your body. This comes from the inside out, right? If you don't feel good about yourself right now, every day is a chance to wake up and make a better decision. Every meal is a chance to choose something healthier. And yeah, every day is a day to decide. Every morning I have to wake up and decide to get out of bed, slap my sneakers on, slap my harness on my dog, and walk a mile. I've been doing that before I even get a drink. Before I do anything, I walk my dog for a mile, and then I come home and I start my day. I've even cut coffee out beforehand. That is my morning coffee now. You know what I'm saying? So it's like if you want these changes, if you want to feel better, yeah, health is important. Point blank, period. Point blank, period, right? No alcohol or anything else like that, or drugs or anything else like that is going to make you feel better if you are unhealthy. You need to figure out how to balance out your diet, your exercise routines, and all that so that you feel healthier, right? Your sleep, all that is important. This is about taking care of yourself, right? There's a stillness here. There's almost a self-sabotaging energy here. The reason you are being so hard on yourself and not taking care of yourself is because you can't clearly see yourself. So technically, in essence, you are abusing yourself. Make sense? You're eating things and doing things that you know are going to lead to a bad result for you next week, right? You're eating all this stuff and you're drinking all this stuff and you know you're going to... Alcohol is a prime example. I will never understand an alcoholic that suffers from hangovers. Most alcoholics don't suffer for them. That's the whole point. But if you've ever known an alcoholic that suffers from hangovers and you watch them puking, headaches, feeling like crap every morning, and you just look at them like, you know exactly what you do. You know you're drinking poison to the point that it's going to make you sick in the morning, but you do it every day anyway. Why? You don't like your own reflection and you're abusing yourself. You want to be sick, secretly. It's the same thing I said with cigarettes. It's one of the reasons I had to quit. I had to recognize something within my mind is that what? Why are you still smoking cigarettes? You know they're bad for you. You know they make you sick, they make you unhealthy, and they're eventually going to kill you. Why was I still smoking cigarettes? Because I could not see myself clearly. And it was an easy, legal way to slowly kill yourself. Just a perspective. Calm the waters. See yourself for who you truly are, not what you look like. We talk about this too, whereas 3D is the physical body, 4D is the soul, right? Focus more on what your soul, your inner soul being is, and you'll genuinely want to take care of that. And in order to take care of that, you need to take care of the meat wagon you're driving. All right, blessed be all those who walk these weird and winding paths with me. I love y'all so much. I will be back as soon as I can, I promise. I'll be switching the name up here from the Witch's Tower to the Genie's Bottle here. Just as soon as I can. I'm going to see how long this takes to load. Blessed be all those who walk these weird and winding paths with me. I love you. I'm going to be back as soon as I can, I promise.